Is it more on the kind of that idea meritocracy, kind of the best idea wins versus sometimes a decision gets made, they don't even take into account 100 other people that are involved in it, and then you have to go with it, right?
Yeah. So meritocracy is this great expression that essentially doesn't really happen in the real world because it's used by the ruling class to describe the people who look like them. And it's used after the fact to applaud the ideas that worked, even though there might have been a better idea that would have worked better. So I'll give you a personal example that doesn't have to do with social standing, it has to do with hierarchy. So I was one of 5 vice presidents at Yahoo, and I was there in 1999. Yahoo was everything. It was the internet. And many things I brought to the table, some things I got patented, some things I suggested, many things didn't happen. But one of the things I came up with was this. The number one clicked on thing, if you can visualize the Yahoo homepage, which had 135 links on it, the number one clicked on thing on the Yahoo homepage was the Yahoo logo. And when you clicked on the Yahoo logo, absolutely nothing happened. Because everywhere else on the Yahoo page, if you clicked on that logo, you went to the homepage. But on the homepage, it didn't do anything. So I went to the co-founder of Yahoo and I said, I would like that link, please. Because we're wasting it anyway. And what will happen is the page will turn over and it'll say Uhe. And that'll be the back page of Yahoo. And on the back page of Yahoo, there'll be astrology and cartoons and crossword puzzles and all that stuff that newspapers make so much money from. So just give me that page. No hero has to do anything, and it'll pay off in spades. And David kept the Yahoo homepage on a server under his desk. And the only way for the Yahoo homepage to be changed was to get the key from David. And David said, no. And the reason he said no is because the stock price was going up $2 every single day. And there were people I worked with who had 100,000 shares of stock. So nobody wanted to change their underwear, never mind the homepage. And the question is, was Yahoo a meritocracy? And the answer is, of course not. Because first of all, the only people that even got to say their ideas were 10 of us sitting around the table who happened to be privileged, who happened to, have lucked into being in that room. And number 2, the co-founder has the key to the system and they don't want to test anything. Well, multiply that by wherever you work and whatever you do, right? Why doesn't Apple change the way podcasts are sorted and promoted and highlighted? Because someone came up, whatever his name is, came up with it 15 years ago, and no one wants to change it because they're afraid. That's not a meritocracy either. So what we know is it's easier than ever to test things. We know that there's so much more churn in the world that 3 years ago, people said Facebook was unbeatable and would never, ever be displaced. And now people are watching Meta shedding people like crazy. And all of a sudden, the world is different. So yes, in the marketplace, there is a meritocracy of what idea is going to work next. But in organizations, there's still a lot of power dynamics.